Cars, as they come out of the factory, are designed pretty well by the manufacturers to offer a blend of comfort, speed, safety, and a whole load of other things. But what if you wanted to transform your car into something a little bit more performance orientated? Well, here are the top 10 easy car modifications that will transform your car. Number 10. Sports pedals. Regular pedals hang in the car. They don't touch the floor. If your car doesn't already have them, sports pedals are a great way to improve your driving and how the car handles. This is because if the pedal is touching the floor, you will be able to perform good driving techniques such as heel toe. Heel toeing before a corner helps you combine braking and downshifting to have the optimal RPM needed for accelerating out of the corner. Number 9. The gear knob. This is the easiest modification on this list. All you need to do is unscrew your current gear knob and put the new one in. This may seem pointless, but this mod will really improve your car's ergonomics. It will allow you to feel more comfortable and confident when changing gear. Not only that, but it will also enhance the aesthetics of the interior. Number 8. Strip out the interior. If you want to make your car faster and more agile, you'll need to make it light. One way you can do that is by removing all unnecessary parts of the interior. This is stuff like the rear or passenger seats, carpets, and the stereo. Remove everything that you don't need. It would also be a good idea to take out the driver's seat and to replace it with a racing seat. This will reduce even more weight and it would also give you support during sharp bends. Number 7. Continuing with the theme of weight saving, changing individual body panels is a quick and easy way to reduce weight. For example, you could easily swap out the bonnet or the boot lid for one made out of aluminium or carbon fiber. If your car has steel wheels, you could also replace them for better looking, lighter, and stronger alloy wheels. Number 6. A spoiler. Fitting a spoiler to the back of your car will not only look cool, but it will also add loads more downforce to your car, so it's glued to the road in corners. I would only recommend this if you frequently visit tracks, because a spoiler will not be useful on the road. Also, make sure your car will actually go fast enough to generate any downforce. Number 5. The suspension. If you have a car that isn't geared towards performance, it will probably have soft suspension and a thinner anti-roll bar. This will cause lots of body roll in corners. To fix this, you need to fit lower, harder suspension and a thicker anti-roll bar. This will provide a lower center of gravity and minimize body roll in corners. Number 4. The brakes. Any car of any shape or size will benefit from bigger brakes. The brakes are one of the most important parts of your vehicle. It may seem counterproductive to focus on things that slow you down, but if you think about it, it's not. If you have bigger brakes, they will allow you to brake later in corners. Better brakes also reduce stopping distance. That can prove to be life-saving in the case of an accident. If your car has drum brakes, upgrade them to disc brakes. If your car already has disc brakes, then replace them with bigger ones, or even carbon ceramic ones. Number 3. A cold air intake. Your car needs air to operate. It breathes from the front, but it doesn't breathe freely. This is where the cold air intake comes in. Cold air is denser than warm air, and with the cold air intake, your car takes in more cold air. This means that the car is taking in much more air inside the piston chambers, which results in much more power. Number 2. The exhaust. If your car breathes in from the air intake, then it breathes out from the exhaust. Modern exhaust systems are filled with technology that makes them adhere to sound and emissions regulations. All of this comes at the expense of performance. If you replace it with an aftermarket exhaust, it won't have any of that technology that hampers the car's breathing. Not only that, but it will also increase performance. It will also make the car louder and sound much better. Number 1. The tyres. The tyres on your car are the only parts that make contact with the road. You can get different types of tyres, such as track tyres, off-road tyres, and drag racing tyres. Most tyres are only suitable for driving up to 130 miles per hour and are not suited for hard driving. If you replace them with better ones, you will really feel the road and have lots of grip. Better quality tyres are also safer, so be sure to buy them from reputable brands such as Michelin and Pirelli. They are much better than the cheaper alternatives.